Well, hello, friends. Happy Saturday morning from Western New York. Welcome aboard. Thank you for being here. And yes, I know my bedroom is a mess behind me, and I left it on purpose because my video today is going to be referencing that in some degree. So yes, thank you for tuning in today. And my challenge for you today is to read Nehemiah, the book of Nehemiah. It came to me from my husband, my sweet husband, Jeff, who is amazing. He asked me, so what are you going to read on today? What are you going to do? And I'm like, I don't know, honey. I actually don't know. Then he just says the name Nehemiah. And I thought, yes, that is a great book to talk about today and to read on. And it was perfect because it kind of goes in, it ties in with where our life is at right now. And if I haven't shared on this channel before, we are currently in the middle of reconstructing our house. It's being sided and just redone because it has been a hot mess. Anyone that knows me it's been peeling, it's been bad. And my room is a very big mess, as you can see behind me. So that kind of just gives you a picture of, and where Nehemiah comes in on that. And he talks about rebuilding the walls. So I told you before, I'm not a great teacher when it comes to the Bible, but I'm going to point you to that direction. So I'm going to invite you to read that. We got up to about chapter 6. We got from 1 to 5 today. And it took us a little hot minute. Sorry about that. It took us a minute because we were really trying to dive in deep here on, what what it was saying. So sorry about that. And what it was saying is that it was talking about how Nehemiah, even though he seemed like a small person, like a little nobody, he did a great something because the king had saw that in him. So yeah, check it out for yourself. Nehemiah. We read 1 through 5 today, so that's where I'm going to point you today. But my message for you in this video today is whatever season you're at, you can always rebuild. Now, whether you're a new believer and you're just starting the foundation, whether you're a younger believer and you've got the siding up on what you're building, or you could be a seasoned believer and you're working on buttoning up that roof. Wherever you're at, friend, God can definitely use you. His word does say in there, where there's breath, there's hope. So whether you're, young or old, it does not matter. He will use you where you're at. I remember when I was a child and I was really trying to do something, and there was this really smart mouth kid. I remember to this day what he said to me. He said, "You are hopeless. You are hopeless." And you know what? That was ingrained in my head for a very long time. I heard that, "Kelly, you're hopeless." My stepfather too would tell me, "Kelly, you're stupid. You're not going to do anything with your life." I heard that for a long time. And you know what? The enemy really had that ingrained in my head. But you know what God says? God says in Philippians, like my thumbnail, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And that's in Philippians 4:13. So check that out too. He says in there, we can do all things through him that gives us strength. So just get rid of all the lies that the enemy has said to you all those years. And just read the book, friend. God says you're amazing. God says he can do all things through you because he gives you that strength. So if you got a hot mess like I do behind me, you're going to get that done in minutes because Christ is going to help you get that done. Those clothes behind me, I have to get those put away. Yeah, you're probably chuckling a little bit like, "Oh, you're silly. That's just laundry and making a bed." But you know what? That's piles and piles on your life. It's in every area, friend. If you don't deal with the little things, how are you going to deal with the big things? You're only going to do that by the grace and knowledge of God. If you stay stuck down where the enemy wants you, that's going to get messier. That's going to get higher. But only by God's grace are you going to be able to rise above all that and face those giants in your life. So just like my house is being sided and all that sort of thing. That's what God's doing in our life, right? He's rebuilding us. And I don't say he's just working in my life. He's working in all of our lives. And yes, even the unbeliever, he's working in their lives too. You don't know what's going on behind the scenes. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. So wherever you're at is going to be different than where I'm at. I've often said before, as long as we're worshiping the same Jesus, it's going to look different for me than it is for you. So wherever area that you're rebuilding today, whether you're the foundation, the siding, or the roof, let God season that for you, because you will definitely see doors and things open up that you never thought possible. Really. But you have to have the faith to believe it'll happen, because if you just kind of do it by like a checklist and like, oh, I did that today, did that, it doesn't work that way, friend. You have to have the faith that God's going to open the door, and you have to walk through the door when the door does open. So I really hope this helps someone today. If you feel that these videos are helping, please share, like, subscribe, because the only way I'm going to be able to get this message out is if you help me. So thank you. And friend, one quick thing that just came to me. Whatever mess you have, like I have this messy bed I'm making right now, God can clean it up, and he's going to use it for his glory to help someone else. So just because your life might seem a mess, just let God clean it up, because you'll definitely be blessed by that, and you'll see amazing things happen in your life. Don't give up, friend. Keep fighting the good fight. Remember, God loves you. See you later.